Hi, welcome to the class. Today we'll be doing what I'm calling a warrior flow. So we'll be doing warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3. Not necessarily in that order, but the sequence will build up to each of the 3 warriors. We'll do a gentle warm-up to begin with, and we'll also slow down in the end. It may help to have a block or a blanket to sit on to get started for the centering. If you don't need that, great, but it may just help to be comfortable. So let's get started. I'm going to use this block to sit on. Sitting on the front edge of the block helps kind of tilt the pelvic floor a little bit. And once you found a seat, whether you are on a block or not, cross-legged or not, sitting on shins totally okay, legs extended totally okay, whichever seat helps. And if seat does not help, you can lie down, you can stand up, really anything. We'll just take a few moments to arrive in our practice today. Sinking the sit bones down, become heavy. And then gentle lift of the heart, shoulder blades back and down, soft arms, soft hands, soft fingers. Slight tuck of chin, unclench the lower jaw. Soften the face, soften the eyelids. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Stack your shoulders over your sit bones and the back of the head over your shoulders without losing the softness. Placing one palm on the lower belly, one palm on the chest. Breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in. I'm aware of my body. Breathing out, I relax my body. Breathing in, I am in the here and now. Breathing out, I have arrived. Take a few moments to set an intention for today's practice. If you would like to dedicate it to someone, something, maybe taking care of a body part, maybe challenging a body part. Or join me in our collective intention to stay present with our bodies, breaths, and minds throughout the practice. Slowly releasing the arms down, sliding the props away if you had it. Come on the hands and knees. And we'll start with some gentle cats and cows. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, round the spine. Including neck in this. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Send your chin forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. Send your chin towards the chest. One more time. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. From here, we'll take 3 circles. So exhale, start to make the way to right with your sit bones and face. And then come through the center, find a cow. And then cat through the left. Right, cow, left, cat. Right, cow, left, cat. Pausing in the cat. And then we'll do the other way. Left, cow, right, cat. Including neck here also. Left, cow, right, cat. Last one. Left, cow, right, cat. Pause in your cat. Inhale, find the cow. Reach hands a few inches forward so that the elbows are straight. Hips are still over the knees. Inhale here, exhale, release the elbows down, find puppy. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Stay, take a few breaths. Creating space in the armpits. Breathing. And then slowly walking the hands back under the shoulders and then a couple of inches in front. Tuck the toes, find downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, feet together. Inhale, right foot lift, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, crescent. Finding supported warrior three, hands a couple of inches in front. Tuck the back toes, rise up, supported warrior three. Take a few breaths here. Imagining that T shape. So left heel, sacrum and crown of the head in the same plane, perpendicular to the right leg. Slowly landing back into high lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twisting to the right. This time spread the arms, back arm down along the back leg, front arm overhead, breathe in. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, place the palms at the back of the neck. Breathe into the armpits. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll start to lift up the arms, lean forward, bring the left leg along. So just playing with warrior three. First we tried supported with the hands. Now we're trying not necessarily finding T shape, but just exploring the balance. Rising up with the spine, bring the left knee through. Exhale, slowly land back into high lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands frame the right foot meets left. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of moments to notice difference in both sides. Reconnect with the breath. And then feet together. Inhale, left foot lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands a couple of inches in front. Finding supported warrior three on this side. Take a few breaths. Imagine T-shape. We are not finding it yet, but you can imagine. Stay supported. Breathe through it. Right heel, sacrum, crown of the head in the same plane. Slowly landing back into runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twisting to the left. Spread the arms, back arm down along the back leg, front arm overhead. Breathe in. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, palms at the back of the head. Inhale here. Exhale, starting to lift up the arms, lean forward, bring that right foot along. Just testing the balance. Couple of breaths. And then rising up, bringing that right knee through. Inhale. Exhale, slowly land back into high lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, heels up. Slide forward, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, slide forward, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, heels up. Slide forward, plank. Drop the knees down. Inhale here. Bend the elbows, keep them in. Chest and chin reach towards the ground. Slide through, cobra. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Keep the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, cobra. Stay. Come slightly higher. Downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, feet together, heels up, bend the knees, gaze between the hands. Walking or hopping forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, arms reaching up overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a couple of breaths here to reconnect with the breath, with the body, with the ground underneath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, hands down, feet behind, finding plank. And then making our way all the way down. Arms by your sides, palms facing up, 3 Shalabhasanas. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stay lifted. Place the hands under the shoulders. Find cobra. Downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, feet together. Inhale, right foot lifts, 3-legged dog. This time bend the knee, open up the hip socket and make some slow intentional circles. Really creating space in this right hip. And then the other way. And pause with the open hip. Inhale here. Exhale, place the right foot between the hands. Left foot perpendicular to the right. And then rise up. Warrior 2 stance. Inhale, straighten the knee, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the knee, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, warrior 2, stay. Soften the shoulder blades back and down. Gaze past right fingertips, navel towards left. Relax the toes. Flip that right palm, inhale, exhale, reverse your warrior. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. Creating space in its right side body. Keep that right knee bent. Exhale, cartwheel the hands inside of the right foot. Tippy toe it out a few inches. Find lizard. Left hand walks a few inches out. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread, stay, drop that left knee down. If you were an active lizard, take a moment. And then next inhale, right armlets. Exhale, right hand in the right knee, heart turns towards right. Either stay here or bend that left knee to bring that left foot in. Take a couple of breaths. Gently release, hands under the shoulders, right foot meets left, downward facing dog. Take a moment to notice difference in both sides. And the left foot lifts, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open up the hip socket, and starting to make circles here. Slow, intentional circles. And then the other way. And then pause with the open hip. Inhale here. Exhale. Place that left foot between the hands, right foot perpendicular to the left. And rise up. Warrior two stance. Straighten the left knee, arms up, gaze up. Exhale. Warrior two. Straighten and up. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Straighten and up. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Stay. Relax the shoulders. Soften them. Relax the toes. Gaze past left fingertips. Navel towards right. Breathe. Flip that left palm. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Breathe into this left side body. Keep the bend in the left knee. Peaceful warrior. Couple of breaths. Soften the right side body. Let it go. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands inside of the left foot. Tippy toe it out many inches to find high lizard. Right hand a few inches out. Inhale. Left armlets. Exhale. Thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Stay. Drop that right knee down. Take a moment. And then inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, left hand in the left knee. Heart turns towards left. Either staying here or bending that right knee to bring the right foot in with the left hand. Couple of breaths here. And then gently release, hands into the shoulders. Left foot still stays outside of the left hand, tuck the right toes. And then bring the right foot outside of the right hand to find Yogi Squat, Malasana. Hands at the heart. We'll take 4 breaths to fully rise up in parts. Take a moment here. Inhale, 1 foot. Inhale, 2 foot. Inhale, 3 foot. Inhale all the way up. Tippy toe the feet. Back together. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, full forward foot. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, arms reaching up, overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a few breaths here to reconnect with the breath, with the body, with the ground underneath. Relax your toes, place them down firmly. From here, we played with Warrior 3 a little bit in today's practice, so we'll find our deepest Warrior 3 and then take that into Warrior 1. So find stillness, find stability, very important for balance. Still your gaze a few inches in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, weight into the left foot, palms in the right knee come towards the center of the body. Inhale here. Exhale, we start to lean forward with the spine as we send that right leg back in through. See if you can find your T shape finally. If you are really deep in the pose, you can play with your arms by your side, maybe extended forward. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly we start to bend that left knee to land back with the right foot in Warrior 1 stance. So right foot is diagonally facing out. You can tippy toe that left foot a few inches out for a wider stance. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, both hips are facing forward. Inhale, arms up, Warrior 1. Take a few breaths. Send that weight into that right heel. Send that left knee forward. Interlace the fingers behind you. Pay attention to the index finger that's on the front. Lift the heart up. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward into humble warrior. Keep the neck out of the way from shoulders. The left shoulder lands inside of the left knee. Keep the weight into that right heel. Don't let it go. Take a couple of breaths here. And then slowly rising up. Arms reach up. Exhale, place the hands inside of the left foot, tippy toe it out a few inches. Find lizard. Low lizard this time, drop that right knee down. This is the second time with lizard, so you can come on your forearms. You can come on maybe right forearm and not the left. Maybe left forearm and not the right, whatever feels easy. Let the head and neck go here. Take a couple of easy breaths. And then hands under the shoulders, left foot meets right, downward facing dog. Take a moment to notice difference in both sides. And then heels up, bend the knees, gaze between the hands, walking or hopping forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, arms reaching up overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a few breaths here to reconnect with the breath, the body, the ground underneath. Soften the gaze somewhere, prepare for the other side. Inhale, arms up. Sending weight into the right foot, left knee and the palms towards the center of the body. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly starting to lean forward. Sending that left knee back, straightening the leg to find Warrior 3 stance. Taking a few breaths here, imagining in our mind's eye, what would it take to find that T shape? Engage that left quadricep. And then slowly, gracefully, intentionally bending the right knee to land into Warrior 1 stance with the back foot. And if you need more space, tippy toe that right foot out a few inches. Keep the bend in the right knee, keep the weight into that left heel, both hips facing forward. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. warrior one. Take a couple of breaths here. Reach for the interlace, opposite index finger on top. Bring the palms together, shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, starting to bow for warrior one. Inside of that right knee. Keep the bend in the right knee. Keep the weight into the left heel. Keep the head and neck out of the way from shoulders as they lean forward. Couple of breaths. And then using that weight into the left foot, inhale, rise up in your warrior one. Exhale, release the hands inside of the right foot. Tippy toe it out a few inches. And find low lizard and see where your hands could go. Maybe forearms, maybe not. Maybe one forearm at a time. Few breaths. And slowly bringing the hands under the shoulders. Right foot meets left. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Drop the knees down. Sit on your ankles, heels, sit on one side. Slide the legs through. Reach the arms forward. Rest your spine, rest your front body over your thighs. Keeping the feet grounded, we'll make our way all the way to the ground. So do that with control. Notice what lands when. Little bit engagement of the core here, and then making all the way to the ground. Extend that left leg out, bring the right leg in towards the body, interlace the fingers at the back of the thigh. Take a couple of breaths here and then straighten this right leg. Take some pulses, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Then pause with the straightish leg. You can keep your fingertips and the palms at the back of the thigh. You can walk them up at the back of the knee, at the calf, maybe towards the ankle. You can use your right index and middle finger to hold that right big toe. Whatever expression helps you to create some space in the back line of the right leg. And then bend this right knee. Open the right knee out to the right. Breathe into that inner right leg. Take a couple of breaths here. And then with the exhale, we'll bring the right knee to the center. Hold it with the left hand. Right arm extends out. We'll take that right knee to the left. You can scoot your sit bones towards the right, finding a twist. Your right knee may or may not reach the ground. That's okay. We're just finding some twist in the spine. Easy breaths. And then coming back through the center, straighten that right leg. Bring the left leg in, interlace the fingers at the back of the thigh. And then bring the leg towards the body. Bent knee, straightish knee. Bent knee, straightish knee. Bent. Straight. Stay here. In this, we can either keep the hands at the back of the thigh, maybe travel them up towards the knee, maybe the calf, maybe the ankle. Hold it here. You could also use the index and middle finger to wrap around the left big toe. Whatever helps you find space in the back line of the left leg. Take a couple of breaths here. And then bend that left knee. Left hand on the left knee, open this out to the left, creating space in that inner left leg. Easy breaths. And then coming through the center, hold the left knee in the right hand. You can squish the sit bones to the left as you find your twist. Left knee towards the right. It may or may not touch the ground. Extend your left arm out. And take a couple of breaths. And then gently coming back through the center, squish the sit bones back to the center, find happy baby. You can hold the outer edges of the feet, of the thighs, of the calves, wherever it helps you. And then some swaying in both directions. Some straightening of one leg at a time, just to release things in the body. And then for a couple of moments, pause in stillness. Reach the feet up towards the sky, soles of the feet up towards the sky, knees towards the armpits. And see if you can find your neutral spine. So ground the tailbone, lower back is coming off the ground, but mid back, upper back, back of the head are all pressing into the ground. Scapula pressing into the ground. And then gently release into Shavasana. As you make your way into Shavasana, make sure the body temperature feels right. Maybe you want to add layers, remove layers. Pause the video and do that if you need to. And then once you have found your Shavasana, starting to soften the toes, feet, heels, ankles, letting it go. Soften the shins, calves, knees, back of the knees, letting it go. Soften the inner thighs, outer thighs, quadriceps, hamstrings, fronts of the hips, sides of the hips, back of the hips, letting it go. Relaxing the abdominal muscles. Relaxing the diaphragm, the floating ribs, traveling up to the muscles in the chest area. Relaxing the shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, letting it go. Relaxing the neck, the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, kidneys, letting it go. Unclenching the lower jaw, softening the face, cheekbones, eyelids, space between the eyebrows, crown of the head. Even our breath, soften everything. And see if you can find next few moments of inner silence, inner stillness. To surrender to our bodies, our breaths, our practice today. The ground underneath, and each passing moment, letting it go. Slowly starting to deepen our breaths if not already. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Gentle movement with the wrists, ankles. And bringing feet together, arms overhead. Inhale, one final stretch for today's practice. Super long toes and fingertips away from each other. And exhale, turning to your favorite side in fetal position. Becoming small here, knees and elbows are close to each other. Holding yourself in deep care and support of your own arms, of your own body. And then slowly starting to make our way into a comfortable seat. You can again, if you use the prop at the beginning of the practice, you may want to use that. Or your hips may be ready to sit at this point in the practice, whatever feels right to you. Once you are seated, we'll use the knuckles of the index finger to slide from the center of the eyebrows to outside. Backs of the thumbs, sides of the nose 3 times. Knuckles of all fingers to release lower jaw, circles. Other way. Bringing palms together, rubbing them against each other, breathing in our hopes, wishes, intentions, maybe finding a gentle smile. And then heels of the palms on the eyelids, soften, become heavy in the sit bones. And then pressing the heels into the eyes, palms into the face as we make our way down with the hands slowly. Pressing each time, chin, throat, neck, pit of the throat, chest. Pausing at the center of the chest, right fingertips to make circles. Other way. Right fingertips underneath the left collarbone. Drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Massage with the right palm. Left fingertips underneath the left collarbone. Drop the left ear over the left shoulder and massage with the left palm. And a neutral neck, right fist to tap in the space a few times, slowly checking in with a lot of love, care, intention, allowing for whatever that needs to surface here. And bring your palms together, backs of thumbs at the center of the chest. With the inhale, we'll ground the sit bones, lift that skin up with the backs of the thumbs. Hopefully this gives us long spine. Without losing that length, soften the thumbs, slide, bow the head, exhale in gratitude for ourselves for making time for our practice, our bodies and minds for all that they do for us. For everything in our life that made it possible to practice today together. And maybe one more thing you're grateful for at this moment. Slowly open your eyes, rest your gaze a few inches in front of you and the ground underneath. Take a moment or so and then look up. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.